Hi everyone, this is Manan and I'm 26 years old. I live in Gurgaon, India, in North India, and I wanted to share my experience of working with Geeta ma'am for acid reflux and gastritis issues that I was facing. So a little bit background about my, m- about the issue that I have is I used to face a lot of acid reflux back in 2021. Almost like I was not even able to sleep at night at times. And after I got diagnosed, the diagnosis said that there is gastritis, and I got treated by a doctor with the infection. Um, However, like going forward, the only way I could sustain it is the lifestyle change that I had to do. I had consulted Ayurvedic doctors and a couple of dietitians who follow different practices. However, they worked for 3 months, but it never sustained in the long run, right? So I came across Geeta ma'am through one of my fitness coaches. She had taken Geeta ma'am's classes and she recommended me. At first, I found that Geeta ma'am's expertise would be very expensive, right? However, the other options available in the market were the same as uh, the previous experiences that I've had, right? So I really wanted to go ahead with an expert and solve it for once and for all, irrespective of the investment it took. And I think I did the right thing. I want to share three highlights that I had from my experience of working with Geeta ma'am. One is one is the holistic approach she takes, drawing from her experience of working with different patients, athletes, and vast amount of study that she has done. She brings in a holistic perspective of curing, right? So it's not just the food that you eat, it's also the supplements, anything that you would be missing in terms of your vitamin profiles. There would be a lot of other factors like sleep and exercise, and she would also advise you on that so that you can holistically build, right? um, the second thing is she's very scientific in her approach. So for example, things didn't work for me previously. She took a lot of time just to ensure that she has captured everything that I've done so far, going through my reports and then customizing the plan for me, right? Which means that customizing the intake of the supplements, the food that I'm eating, and it's a continuous process. So we worked a couple of times with each other to really fine tune what she had prepared, and I wrote down my experience, and she was able to read through my experience and then sort of customize the plan again for me, right? I found this process to be very scientific because it captured everything that I've done so far, so that I don't have to go back to what I've done previously, right? um, some specific examples, right? I used to binge in the evening, so she helped me with certain supplements that could help me mellow it down. What should I include in my diet? What should I exclude? So I stopped eating onion and garlic, right? That was a small thing, small change in my diet. However, it had a very big impact on how I felt at the end of the day, right? When I reached out to her, I was not able to sleep, but after I reached out to her, I was able to sleep and also not feel heavy or bloated after my meals. The third thing is, and this is the most important thing in any expert that you're working with, is her ingenuity and generosity that she offers with her patients. She's very empathetic. So while I was going through the process, she would be sharing her experiences, and drawing from her experiences, she would give me a lot of feedback. Also, she would be generous with her time. By that I mean, she would not leave me out if I have certain doubts, right? And even when I reached out to her, I did have certain questions around affordability, but she ensured that she made me comfortable and told me the value that she offers, and I was convinced, right? So thank you, Geeta ma'am, for going the extra mile. And I've had a very positive experience working with you, and I hope that the patients and the new the new clients that come across you also get to benefit from the expertise and the experience that you have and the empathy that you have, right? And I think it's much needed in today's world, and I'm happy I've got a chance to work with you. Thank you.